What does freedom feel like?
It is an amazing feeling. I never expected to be sitting here tonight as a free woman.
I'd imagine, Katina, this is a moment that you guys have been dreaming of and hoping for, but but never really believed it was going to happen. When you found out that Kim Kardashian had heard the interview that Alice did on the radio and thought, I'm going to take up this cause, what were you thinking? What were your initial thoughts?
I was absolutely in shock. It was a happy shock, though. I couldn't believe it. And I was so grateful and thankful that she jumped in and did so much for us.
Kim is an amazing woman. She's incredible. And I tell you that what she's doing is truly from her heart. As she said in her interview, that she's making a difference. It's starting with me. But Kim has a passion for this, and she went beyond what any critics may have thought her motive was. And she did what she felt was the right thing to do, and I'm forever grateful to her.
You're free, everyone's delighted. President Trump decided it was the right thing to do, and many campaigned for you. But you've never said that you weren't guilty. This isn't a miscarriage of justice in any way, is it? So for those who might be saying, well, hang on, you didn't serve your sentence, what do you say to them about what changed within you and why you should be free?
I believe that there should never be a sentence of life without the possibility of parole for a crime such as mine. I'm a first-time nonviolent offender, and Kim and our lawyer, Sean Hawley, presented a compelling case for my clemency. And I believe that President Trump looked at the rehabilitation that had taken place in my life. I'm a totally different woman from the woman who walked into prison almost 22 years ago.
22 years.
So
22 years, Alice, is an absolute life. It's a lifetime, isn't it, of course? As you say, the sentence, in theory, was without parole. So had Kim not stepped in and had she not taken it to President Trump, this would never have happened. What were your views on President Trump before he commuted your sentence? What did you think about him as a president for your country?
As a president, I like the fact that President Trump is not swayed so much by the opinions of others. And that has been a good thing for this country, because he is a man who will make a decision. Sometimes they may not be the most popular decisions. He's a man who makes up his mind to do something, and he does it. And Kim said that he carefully reviewed my case, and he made a decision based on the merits of my case and not based upon the critics.
No, well, and fantastic for you that he did just that. There have been some, though, that have expressed concern and said it's an attempt to get the black vote on board. It's an attempt to win support from quarters of the country that may not be his obvious supporters. What are your thoughts on that?
There could have been anyone else that he could have granted clemency to. I don't believe that it's an attempt to get the black vote, because President Trump, when they call him an unprecedented president, he does what he feels is the right thing to do. And if freeing a person from prison who basically was serving a unexecuted sentence of death, because that is basically what my sentence was. I had no outdate unto death. And if you look at the people who have committed heinous crimes and were serving the same sentence that I'm serving, any person with common sense look past what they may think the motive is and look at what was the right thing to do. So I say to those critics of President Trump that this is a political move. Where is your heart? Where is your sense of right and wrong and looking at a life that has been saved? So I'm very appreciative of what he has done, and I'm glad that he had the courage to look past what he knew that critics would say.
Well, look, you must be, and so must all your family be. We saw the first thing you did on release. You hugged your family. Are there other things that you are craving to do now? Is there a favourite flavour of ice cream or a favourite place you want to go to that you've never been to? Or what are the things on your list for freedom?
Oh, on my bucket list, one of the things that was on my bucket list was a new phone. And today, I got an iPhone 10. That was a wonderful, happy moment. I'm still trying to figure out how to operate it because when I went to prison, there was no such thing as the internet. So it's been like Rip Van Winkle arising from a long sleep.